Hi everyone, it's BDevine and welcome to Divine Miracles and June guidance. And I can't believe we're halfway through the year. It's just gone so fast, as you already know. And I am going to be doing, I have to make this announcement because not everybody is on Facebook. So I am going to be doing the Intention Healing course, teaching that in Glastonbury in the UK on the 20th and the 21st of June. And this is a really intensive course. So it's all about different types of healing and methods, techniques, becoming a medical intuitive, working with the skills you already have within you, whether you've got experience or not, to create a healing method that you can use that is just your own. So you don't need certificates, you don't need Reiki, you don't need anything like that. You will get a certificate for being there. You'll get a manual, you'll get attunement, and we will have a 2-day workshop type of a course going on in Glastonbury. So if you're interested in that, please get in touch with me, because there's only limited spaces, and I need to make sure exactly who's coming and what's happening, and so that we can all have this awesome time. I've been working on this for a very long time, so it's a whole lot of information in a couple of days for you all, and by the time you finish, you'll just be able to confidently go on with your healing work. And if you haven't done it before, if you've been wanting to do it, you're going to be able to feel that confidence within yourself to just, okay, now it's time to start. And if not, if you just want to come along and just listen and have it up your sleeve for future use, there you go. So I'm doing that in Glastonbury first. I'm hoping to do one in Manchester as well. And I'm also going to be doing some kind of past life regression night in central London, I'm hoping, before I have to go back to Australia in August. So please let me know. That is my news for the month of June. There's been so many things also going on in my own personal life, so I can't talk about those things just at the moment, but it's been quite an emotional time over the last couple of days especially. So I do apologize for this video coming to you a little bit late, but I hope I make up for it with the messages that are coming through for the month of June. And we have got Archangel Muriel working with us for the month of June. And if you've been watching my Domino Angel card videos, then you would know that Muriel is one of the angels of protection. This is one of the angels that works with Archangel Michael in protecting the home, protecting you personally, looking after people, especially against things like negative psychic attacks, and maybe even people who are trying to rob your home or something like that. If you're asking for Muriel to be there, and Archangel Michael as well, it just adds that extra layer of protection. She's also a wonderful angel working with the element of water, and whenever we're working with the element of water, we're working with deep-seated emotions, things coming to the surface. And she definitely helps us with healing different aspects of ourselves and emotional issues that we may have had, and perhaps we've been ignoring. And I know myself, I'm absolutely hopeless when it comes to grief. I just go, oh no, you've got to be strong, don't cry, don't do this, don't do that. I'm absolutely terrible. But let me tell you, the last couple of days I've been the floodgates have opened. And as soon as Pete left this afternoon, I have not been able to stop crying, and it's taken me like a couple of hours to even get myself ready enough to make this video because I kept crying. So let's hope that I don't start crying today. And it's just, I don't know what it is. It's just a build up of so many different things. And like I said to you, I don't let it out. I just don't let things out, to my own detriment, really. Oh, I got something on my top. Piece of paper. All right, so we're talking with Angel, and she's Angel. We're talking with Angel. All right, we're talking with Muriel, and she is one of the angels of cycles as well, and she works with the star sign Cancer. So again, the water sign, the water element is there. All right, so I've got some notes here. So she is we think of her in the color silver or lavender. She is a healer. She gives protection of the home, works with dreams, and somewhere was written about a magic carpet, and you could imagine this magic carpet flying through the sky, and Muriel would be one of the angels that's riding this magic carpet, and you can go with her, and she can help you to discover more about yourself, more about your dreams, more about life, and more about your soul journey as well, if you just imagine this magic carpet ride. All right, so the key words coming up for, I'll put it in front of me so I don't look like I'm looking away. The key words are reflection, healing, protection, new cycles, hidden emotions coming up, haha, it's happening to me, taking risks, love, and coming to a crossroads. So the first thing is reflection. So we're just reflecting on different things that have been going on in our life. We've been doing this for quite a while now, and as I said to you at the beginning of the year, even last year, it was all about healing. Things were going to be moving fast, frequencies were changing on Earth, the people are changing on Earth, everyone's starting to well, a lot of people are starting to understand more about positive thinking, and there are going to be things that you think about in your own life that you wish that you could have changed. And it's okay to have reflection, but I don't feel that we should look back on anything and have regret, only for the fact that if everything wasn't the way that it is has been, then we wouldn't be where we are today. And you know, even if you're in a bad situation today, just know that this is teaching you something, and you're moving forward into something better if that is what you're choosing to do. So the reflection is just more about, you know, looking at yourself, looking how you treat yourself, how you've treated yourself in the past, and seeing that you're doing things differently now as well. Healing, again, we're always going through healing, and healing is a massive part of you waking up your spiritual abilities and your psychic abilities, or your mediumship abilities, or whatever abilities you're interested in opening. If you're healing and empathizing with people, then you are more able to, if you're working out with your healing, and you're, like I said, empathizing with people, and you're doing the work, and you're putting out that positive energy, it's only going to come back and flow to you. And when things start coming back and flowing to you, then you will start picking up on other people's feelings and emotions, and better be able to help them. And as you're learning how to pick up and intuitively receive this kind of information, then you're opening yourself up to, like I said, your mediumship abilities, or your psychic abilities, or whatever it is that you want to do, because you're doing the work, you're creating the energy, and it's coming back within you. So healing is a very, very important thing, and many people think that they can't heal, or it's just too great of a thing that's happened, and or too great of a suffering that they've had in order to heal. But I do believe that nobody should be in pain. So whilst part of your higher purpose might be to have the things that you have going on in your life right now, or the physical handicap, or whatever it is, you shouldn't have to be in physical pain. And there are ways through that, if we can work with our emotions as well, work out what the key emotions are that are holding you back from having some sort of freedom within your body. So also new cycles, we're talking about new cycles again, because it's a new month. We're trying to start out fresh. We get really fresh at the beginning of the month, and then it gets to the middle of the month, and we're like, wow, this month is going really, really fast. Oh my God, I haven't done this. And then suddenly you're at the end of the month, and we're looking forward to the new month again. So we're in a new cycle. We're halfway through the year. We've come so far. We just need to keep going and stay strong now. There's a lot of us that are sort of feeling like we're falling apart, but you're falling apart a little bit because that needs to happen in order to stitch yourself back together stronger again. So let yourself cry, let yourself be emotional, let yourself go through things. And I'm telling myself that as well, because you will be able to see the end of the rainbow. You'll see, as long as you can break that yourself down that little bit, you'll finally let things out. You'll start to feel that little bit better, and you'll start to see the bright side of things. Try not to stay in a cycle of being in grief though for too long, remembering that you've always got support as well. So yeah, hidden emotions coming up, like we were just talking about, and there is a big and I can't get my words straight today, but there is a big lot of people, like I know there's so many millions and millions of people that have gone through terrible suffering, terrible abuse, they've had childhood traumas, they've had you know, and it's been going on and on and on and on and on. They've been put in schools, they've been put, you know, I was put in religious communes, you know, I was put in foster care, kids are being put into care all the time now, you know, and it's just starting to get crazy, but you know, these hidden emotions from those times when you felt like you've gotten over things, you know, they're still sometimes going to hurt you. You might see something on TV and it might be about that kind of thing that you went through, and it'll upset you again. Just know that these things are coming up for a reason, and you know, please don't ever blame yourself for anything that's ever happened in your life so far. Just see it as experience, and know that you can get through anything because you're here, you're strong, and you're moving forward. So the other thing is taking some risks. You know, if we all oh, hang on, I got to show you something. Come here, come here. Hello. Here we go. Here's the little baby. Hello. Hello. This is Jessie. Say Jessie. Hey everybody. Oh, she's just woken up. This is our little baby, and she is a American Japanese Akita. And look, she's like such a fluff ball. She's very good though. But she just heard me talking, so she was asleep. So she's heard me talking on the video. She's heard me talking on the video, and here she is. You're going to stay on the video for a minute? All right, everyone can have a look. All right, this might get difficult. All right, so taking risks. Yes, as I was saying, if you hang on, I'm going to put this book down here. With taking risks, what it means is we always want to have, you know, 1 foot into the future. Like if we know for sure something's going to happen for us, like something's going to be fine, you know, into the future. Into the future, then we feel like we could do anything if we just know for sure that everything's going to be okay. But when we take risks and we have faith and we move forward, then we find that it's better than we can even imagine anyway. So if we knew the future for sure, then we would never, it would limit us, and the angels don't want to limit us. You know, they want us to find out things for ourselves. And I'll put it down for a minute. There you go. Yeah, they want us to find out and experience things for ourselves, because otherwise, like I said, we just end up in a state of being limited, and we've been limited for far too long in everything that we do. You know, we're always told we're wrong in certain ways, or you know, you need to do this and you need to do that before you can do that. And you know, the angels don't want to do that to us anymore. So take some risks, you know, have faith in things working out for you even better than what you can imagine. If you have that in your mind, then you can change everything in your life. You know, everything becomes easier for you. So love as well is sitting there because we're in the month of June. It's always kind of a romantic time of the year, I guess. But remembering that, you know, you must have love for yourself first before you can move on. And I never used to understand what that meant. I'm like, yes, but I just want to be with the right person, just like everybody else does, I guess. But if you can actually accept yourself, no matter what is going on, no matter how you look in the morning or whatever's happening to you, just accept yourself without comparison to other people. That is such a big breakthrough in any one of our lives. And that just means that you get this independence as well within yourself. And it means that if you do have somebody in your life, it is a choice for you. You know, it's not a necessity for you. It's not something that's going to complete you. It's just you making a choice to live your life with your independence and who you really are, with somebody else as well that also has the same sort of values and you know, goals for the future. And you know, you can talk and laugh with each other, and it's not all about just one thing. You know, it's all about the bigger scheme of things all the time, and you're always growing, sharing and learning. That's what love is really all about. If you can't talk at the end of the day when you're old and you can't move very well and the physical's gone, you need to be able to talk. And if you can't, there'll just be nothing there, you know. So make sure you know yourself while you're younger. You know, get to know yourself and feel the freedom within yourself of being who you are, no matter what anyone thinks. And the other thing is coming to a crossroads. So what I was just saying to you before about, having faith, because we don't know the future exactly in our own life. We'd like to stick our foot out into the future and go, okay, now I know that's going to be okay, then I'm going to be cool. But coming to a crossroads, it means that, you've got decisions to make. You've got things that you need to do. You need to crack down and get to work. It's been a very vague time. It's been very hard. And I understand it's been hard for me as well, to feel grounded and to feel like I'm in a routine and all of that, because every single day there is something going on. And, it's nobody's fault. It's just how it is. But it's been a big thing for me because I'm not used to that. I'm not used to every day there being something going on, something to do, somewhere to be, something to do. And it's been crazy for the last 5 months or whatever it is that I've been here now. So anyway, you're coming to a crossroads. Know that you'll always make the right decision no matter what, in your life. You'll always make the right decision no matter what. So just put one foot in front of the other. Take one day at a time. Call in your protection. Ask for your guides to be there. Ask for the angels to be there in the whole spiritual realm. Say, thank you for supporting me at this time in my life. I thank you for helping me to follow my intuition as I am, growing and changing. So I've got my hair all just in a mess at the moment. So now I'm just going to tell you about some gemstones that you can use to connect for the month of June. And it's also to connect with Muriel and the angels of protection. So we know Archangel Michael, there's a whole ton of them anyway. We've got Moonstone, and it was just a full moon last night, which was awesome. Aventurine, Amber, Emerald, Rose, and Clear Quartz. So these are the crystals that you can use to help connect with for the month of June, help you feel centered. You can use them to manifest things. You can dedicate them to different areas of your life. If you're letting things go, sometimes you can let things go and let all the energy go into a crystal and then bury it in the sand for a while or outside in the dirt. And that way, everything is, just releasing out into that, sort of like you're getting it out and you're getting rid of it. It's just a way of mentally helping you to get through things. And you've got some incense. We've got lavender, rose, and nag champa that helps you during the day and helps the senses going. Oils, lavender, rose, ylang ylang, bergamot, and lemon as well. So now we've got the fire signs, water signs, earth and air signs. A little message for those, and it's a little message here is saying it's time to release the burdens you carry, especially if they are fear related. Move on to the next part of your life with freedom in your heart and mind. So that's just a little motto for the actual month of June. So what should I do? All right, I'm going to do the domino angel cards, all right, for the each of the elements. All right, let me just... All right, let's go. Just watch what the dog is doing. All right, okay, so we've got the fire signs: Archangel Michael, Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo. Here we go. I'm gonna have to pick that dog up in a second. Right, fire signs: Archangel Michael, Sagittarius, Aries. All right, so I'm just focusing on a message for you for the month of June, and then I'll write all this up at my website as well. So okay, let me see that way. There we go. Archangel Ignatius, there you go. That's pretty clear, isn't it? All right. So Archangel Ignatius is with you, bringing news of a sudden trip, be it on a plane, a bus, a train, or any means of transport. It seems that something unexpected that requires you to attend. You may also be doing some extra study, and this is part of your life purpose. Best to have a bag ready just in case. And you know what? This is just happening to me right now. And I'm a Leo. It's a good time to start new things and develop new skills, and there will be an increase in your finances. Hallelujah. And rewards for past efforts. Thank you, Archangel Ignatius. Now I'm going to come back to these cards. So that was the one for the fire signs, water signs. Archangel Gabriel is, and also, as we know, Cancer. We've got Muriel working with Cancer. So we've got Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. It's funny, isn't it? I'm having a funny old day today. I'm just being blah blah blah. All right, so we got the water signs. Let's close my eyes. For the month of June, water signs. Oh, there we go. You guys are going to be saying hallelujah because you've got the angels of abundance, and they come in a massive big group. All right. So the angels of abundance are with you now, bringing you the extra money that you need. And when this card comes up for you, you can start to feel that financial pressures are lifting, and there will be surprises in bank accounts, or money that is owed is finally repaid. Very lucky for investments and property deals, with great luck on your side. Time to try new things, count your blessings, and more will appear. Thanks to the angels of abundance, you can light a light green candle to connect. So, woohoo for those of you guys that have got the cancer. Why do I keep saying cancer? Those of you who are the water signs and you have got the angels of abundance. And the angels of abundance are a massive, massive group. It's like, I know I've said it before, but every single angel comes with the energy of many, many thousands of other angels. And sometimes you get a band of angels, which is, you know, like millions, I guess. Millions and millions, we don't know the number. You get a band of these angels that are dedicated to the one thing, and they tend to come forward in this massive group. If you say, okay, I am open to the angels of abundance, I'm asking you to be in my life, and I'm grateful for you to be there, whoosh, you will feel this big whoosh coming towards you. So it doesn't matter whether you're a water sign or not for this month. If you're really needing the angels of abundance, just ask for them to be there, thank them for being there, expect them to be there, believe that they are being there, and let it go. Just let it go. You don't have to ask, you don't have to beg and plead more than once. You just need to say, you know, the angels of abundance, bang, and thank you for being there, and expect them to be there, and you'll see things changing in your life. You know, you'll see these little signposts along the way. This card is saying that there is extra abundance there. So open yourself up to receive that. I know it's hard. I know it's hard to receive things from other people because most of us are always giving. You know, we're always giving out, giving out, giving out. We don't expect stuff in return. And in fact, I know myself, I feel funny. I feel funny if someone gives me something. I don't know what to say. So I give things all the time. If you're one of my friends, you know that. I give things all the time. But if someone gives something back to me, I'm like, oh my God, you know, nah. I don't know. I just feel weird about receiving something, and we shouldn't, because really then we get resentful if, you know, if nothing happens in our life, then we're like, well, I don't get anything. You know what I mean? So we need to be happy and grateful for the things that we do receive as well. So we've got the air signs, and Archangel Raphael works with the air signs, and that's Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. So let's see what you've got for the month of June. All right. Oh, this is so interesting. We've got Raphael, so we've got the, there we go. So we've got the healing here as well. Okay, and the green. All right, so Raphael's working with you. He's offering you a chance to put your healing skills into action. So you need to come to Glastonbury and see me for this course. And it's time to go to the doctor if you need to, or seek advice about getting into a healing profession. You're reminded that you are a born healer, and as such, you may be called into duty at this time. Believe in yourself and your ability to heal yourself and others. And you also have the green light to any situation this week. Thank you to Archangel Raphael. Light a bright green candle to connect. So a lot of people believe that only certain people are healers, like doctors or naturopaths or whatever it is, or, you know, Reiki practitioners or whatever, and they feel like they're not a healer. And I just want you to know that every single one of us are. Like, every single one of us are born with the healing abilities. Sometimes they may just lay dormant in our life. But I can guarantee that if you remember back to being small, or even now, when you bump your shin or something, the first thing you do is you're like, ah! Like when you hurt your shin, it's like, that's the most pain, isn't it? And you rub yourself like crazy, or if you fall over, you rub your knee. That's a healing thing. You're healing yourself, and it takes away some of the pain. You know, instantly, if you grab yourself when you're hurting, you know, it's sort of soothing it, isn't it? Because we've got, you know, chakras in our hands, we've got chakras in our chest, we've got chakras in our clavicles, we've got chakras in the back of our shoulders, in the back of our knees, we've got them everywhere, not just the 7 main ones. And these are energy centers that pump out, you know, healing. And like I was saying to you guys before, if you don't give out healing, even just sending healing as a worldwide thing, like just saying, okay, I'm visualizing the world in its ultimate state, you know, of wellness, that's sending out healing. And that is helping you to receive, and that is helping you with your own abilities, and it's helping you to have that trust in yourself. You know, as soon as you have a vision or a thought of healing, it's done. That's it. You've sent it. You've sent it. You've sent with love and light, and it's come from the universe and it's working through you. So although you're not the actual one that needs to take credit for actual healing, because you're like a facilitator, you're like a crystal. You're like a crystal that amplifies energy. That's what you are, like this beautiful crystal that amplifies energy. So, you know, if you're just going with this beautiful intention of love and light, sending out healing, you are doing a fantastic job, and you're doing it. Your meditations of wellness are all healing. It's all sending out healing. So now is the time that you can really put things more into practice, or more into perspective. And if you've not been feeling well, this is saying, come on, it's time to go. I know you hate going to the doctors and everything like that, and you think you can, you know, heal yourself, but sometimes it's best to have just that backup, that checkup that you need. And I'm talking to myself, you know, I need to go to the doctor. I haven't been feeling very well, but it's okay, because I'm the same. I'm like, no, I can heal myself from anything, and you know, I'm just going through this, and I'm being rewired, and sometimes I've really needed to go and just get a second opinion, and I'm too stubborn to do it. All right, so the earth signs, let's have a look. Archangel Uriel working with the earth signs. Okay, so we've got Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. All right. What is a Capricorn? Oh, gosh. All right. Archangel Uriel. All right, people, this is a big one. The dog's chewing the carpet. This is great. All right, Archangel Uriel is with you. It's time that you need to face the past and let it go completely. Something is bugging you, and it's not in your best interest to lose sleep over it. You're much stronger than you imagine, and you have the power of the universe flowing through you. So now is the time to change your thought patterns. Let it go. Try not to listen to mindless gossip right now. Thank you, Archangel Uriel. You can light a brown or yellow candle to connect. And just on that one, I was reading it. And as I was reading it to you guys, I was thinking, whoever's listening to this right now is saying, I'm doing that. I'm letting go. All right. It's other people. It's other people that are putting stuff in my face. And it's other people that are causing drama in my life. And, you know, I don't want that. I mean, I've let all that stuff go, and I've moved on in my life, and I'm calm, and people keep irritating me and keep on bringing up stuff, and they're in my face and all of those kinds of things. So all that's happening here is just a reflection to you of how things used to be and how far you've actually come. And so Uriel's saying, just work with me, just keep working with me, just keep being patient through this time. You know, it isn't your fault. You have moved on. And in a way, you're showing these other people how much you really have changed and what you're doing. Just try not to lower yourself down again. Try not to get, I know it's hard, because as soon as you're around certain, and I know it myself, as soon as you're around certain people that are negative and they've got drama going on all the time, and it's always some big story going on, every time you're around there, it's hard not to go, oh my God, and just start to get yourself down. Instead, I know it's hard, but we need to say, all right, I'm above it, I'm above it, I'm above it, I'm above it, I'm above it. And you're telling yourself this all the time. This is funny, this is funny, this is funny because this is not happening to me. You know, you're telling yourself that all the time. And I've moved on, and look how far I am, and soon this will be over, and all this kind of stuff. If you can do that, I'm telling you, you won't have as much things going on that keep reminding you of the past. And just work with Uriel and say, look, why in the world are all these people back in my life again when I've just gotten rid of it? And sometimes it's like because you're helping them to change, you're helping them to heal, or you're still healing a cycle in your life. It's showing you a pattern that you used to be at and you don't want to repeat that again. So Uriel can work with you on deep-seated emotions, and this is all about the month that we've got here, isn't it? Each one of these is talking about the month that we've got here for the month of June. And I did say for those that were Leo, I didn't really elaborate on that card, but I'll quickly do that now. Archangel Ignatius is with you, bringing the news of the sudden trip. So expect things to happen quickly, but know that you're going to be prepared for those things as well. Ignatius works with us not just on, you know, surprise, you're going on a train, you know, some drama's happening and you need to be there. It's not always going to be a bad thing. You know, think to yourself, wow, I've got news, and it could be that I've won something, or you know, that someone has remembered me and I'm getting a letter to go and meet them somewhere. Like, it could be an exciting thing. It's just it's a hard habit. Like, we get into a habit of, you know, always expecting the worst because that's all we've ever really had. And I know it's really hard when that's all you've ever had. But when you can just keep your expectations high, and, you know, without putting a limit on what those expectations are, just that, you know, everything's going to be okay, it's going to be better than I expect, things are going to work out no matter what's happening to me. You know, I'm going to be able to move through this because I'm stronger and stronger and stronger every day, and I'm grateful for every little thing in my life. And again, the more things that we are grateful for, the more things we have to be grateful for. You know, it starts happening to us. So go back to basics this month. Go back to our basic spiritual principles. Keep everything really, really simple with your work. Don't be angry at yourself for little things that you still might do that you don't think are very good. Don't be angry at yourself for that. You are entitled to have fun. You are entitled to go out and see your friends and party and all those kinds of things, because the element of joy is there. As long as the element of joy is there, then that is the highest vibration that there can be. So your happiness is really what is most important in anything that you do in your life. So no matter what it is, as long as you're smiling and you're not hurting anybody, of course, but you're smiling and you're happy and you're joyful, you are raising your vibration up to different levels. And that is so important. And actually, Muriel, I've written out them. I forgot I was gonna read this message to you, but the message from Muriel is, love and light to all of you. I bring the energy of many different angels to assist you on your path. That's what we were talking about before. Protection and healing is most important as you are developing your own abilities. You need to protect yourself from harsh energy and also open yourself to healing, as this assists you with your growth and progress. Healing is done with your heart, and just the thought of someone's wellness is all that you need to shift and change things in your life and theirs. Open yourself more to thinking in this way, and you're doing more for the earth than you can imagine. See? Opening up yourself. Lift your vibration to laughter and joy as much as possible, as this too sends energy healing at the most high levels of love and joy. So that's healing in itself for the earth, right? All right. Right, and love and joy. Don't be hard on yourselves as you go through your life journey. Open your heart to receive in abundance, as you are all deserving of this. Move forward with grace and know you are eternally loved. Bright blessings, Muriel. So bringing the energy of many, many different angels, protection and healing is most important on your journey. And it helps you to develop your abilities, as she's saying here. And also having that, oh, I'll get rid of this book now. You know, working with this energy of happiness and joy is healing in itself, and you're doing your part then to help the planet. Everything is shifting and changing all the time. Try not to feel like you are being made to be a certain way. I was talking about this the other day to somebody. Yeah, I talked about it in a video that I haven't uploaded yet, but I was just talking about the fact that even in spiritual groups, you know, you are given certain rules that you must conform to, and, you know, it's frowned upon that you're not a vegetarian, or it's frowned upon that you smoke, or it's frowned upon that you have a glass of wine with your meal at night. And I don't think that we should feel that we are controlled anymore in our spiritual development, in our growth, or whatever it is that we're doing. We should feel free. And I thought that that is what all, I thought that's what spirituality was about, was breaking free of the norm, you know, breaking free of conforming to other people's ideas and ideals of what they want us to do, and instead discovering ourselves, you know, the great I am sort of thing, and saying, hey, you know, I don't need to listen to anyone other than myself. All the answers are within myself. And you might say, but I need sometimes someone to tell me, you know, what I need to be doing in my life. And we've all been in those situations where we feel fear and we want to know what's happening, and we get there. But if you really listen to yourself and you trust in the universe and you trust in the fact that you are a portal of light on the earth, you're from the other side of the veil, you were there not so long ago in the big scheme of things, and all of the love and all of that unconditional love was there for you, and you felt so embraced when you were home. That is still here, and we just need to remember that we have this eternal love always there for us. And it does not matter, and I'm telling you now, it does not matter what you choose to do in your life, what your sexual orientation is, whether you like to dress up in boys' clothes if you're a girl and girls' clothes if you're a boy. You know, that no one's there judging you other than other people, you know, or you may even judge yourself. And in the big scheme of things, you are honored just like everybody else, no matter what your preferences are in your life, what you choose to do in your life. You are honored just like everybody else. And it hurts when, you know, you see people being separated or judged, even in our beautiful spiritual, I thought it was beautiful spiritual, you know, way of living. So just remember that, you know, you do have to be strong at times. You know, you're going to have to be strong within yourself, and not everybody is going to understand you, and they don't have to. Only you need to worry about yourself, and only you are accountable to you. You're not accountable to anybody else, only yourself. And if you feel that what you're doing is right for you, then keep on going with it, no matter what. Don't let anyone stop you from being the person that you are. Or else you start putting a mask on and hiding yourself, you know, from everybody and everything, too afraid to come out of the closet. In other words, even out of the spiritual closet, in case people are going to shun you or call you an occultist or call you a, you know, evil person. And, you know, I know that I've lost all of my family members now. Like, even my dad's not talking to me now. At least I had my dad, but he's not talking to me now, only because I've stood firm in what I believe, and I've always tried to live my truth, you know, lived my truth. If I don't feel something's right for me in a relationship, in my life, in friendships or jobs or whatever it is, I leave. That's it. That's who I am. And yes, it takes me a while to get there and build myself the courage and blah, 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 just like anybody else. But that's something my dad doesn't understand, because he fears the wrath of God. And I don't fear God at all. And, you know, I love the energy of God, what I call it source. And I've just experienced nothing but love. The only person or the only people that have ever hurt me have been people that are living. And that's because they're hurting themselves, or they're feeling insecure within their own self and their own beliefs. And that's okay. You know, I bless everybody on their journey, you know, to each his own. And my stepmom used to say, to each his own, said the maid as she kissed the cow. In other words, who cares what anyone else is doing? Let them live their life and be happy. And if you're feeling, you know, stifled in your whatever group that you're joined, or something that you're doing spiritually, and you're trying to reach out and it's like it's feeling harsh, just pull yourself away and talk with yourself and develop with yourself and read books and check the internet and watch videos and things like that until you feel like you are comfortable, because we all should just feel comfortable and free and loved. And that is healing energy. And that is what the month of June is all about, is just opening up this healing energy, letting go of emotions, you know, taking one step at a time and doing the best that we can. That's all that we can do. And, you know, I hope that you have enjoyed the messages today, and, you know, put up with me with the funny mood that I've been in today, because, you know, I've just been crying and I've been this and all this drama has been going on. So thank you for putting up with me with all of that. And please check out, if you're coming to Glastonbury, please let me know about this. And the other thing is that my crystal store, I'm hoping, is online now. It should be online now. So you can buy again from the crystal store, so you can get the Domino Angels cards and the book and the candles that go with it and all kinds of crystals and things. That should be back up online at my website. Remember that I've got plenty of readings available as well, and I've been doing readings non-stop. You know, I haven't had a break this year so far, but you know, it's awesome because you'll get a recorded reading from me and you can keep it, and those that have had it have absolutely enjoyed it. So keep up with me on Facebook and all the social media. You know where it is. It's just at Divine Miracles. And until the next video, I'll see if I can get the puppy over to say goodbye. Come on. Come on, Jessie. Come on. And she's coming. Right, here she goes. I'll just pick her up. Come on. Come on, Jessie. All right, everybody. Isn't she gorgeous? So, I hope that you all have a wonderful month of June. I have got more videos to come. Don't worry. There's a lot of videos to come. She loves my earrings. Different things and how-tos, and please, you know, keep your questions coming, or videos that you would like to see coming. And I can do a little bit of work on animal healing if you like that kind of thing. Remember, we did work on one of my cats, or I think one of my kittens was in the video quite a while ago. But we'll do a little bit on animal healing because Jessie loves the animal healing. And I'm sure she'll be back. You can watch her progress as she's getting bigger and bigger, and she's only 8 weeks old, and oh my gosh, she's already massive, aren't you? Yes, you're massive. Yeah, she loves it. So anyway, I better put her down. Right, she's off. Okay, so it's goodbye from me, and thank you very much for listening, and until the next video, bye. I'm gonna turn this off now. Bye everyone.